All right, well, good morning, you guys. We're gonna be doing like a bar Pilates inspired mat workout. So all you need this morning is your mat. And we'll go ahead and get started. Come to the center of your mat, just on your knees, and we're gonna start off with some deep breaths. So go ahead and sit up on those feet, nice and tall, stacking those shoulders right on top of your hips. And you're gonna start off with taking a deep inhale, reaching those hands up to the sky. Exhale, you're gonna forward fold. Interlacing those fingers behind your back. You're gonna take those hands up to the sky. Get a little shoulder stretch. Then release those hands, take those palms down to the mat. You're gonna tuck the toes. We're gonna push those hips up, hike those hips up. Might need to walk your feet back. We're gonna find a downward dog. Find a nice deep downward dog. Taking a couple breaths here. And then you're gonna shift forward, find your plank, and then we're gonna step forward. So stepping forward right here. Take a deep inhale halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Come back down onto those knees, stacking those shoulders on top of those hips. We're gonna move through that again. So take a deep inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Interlacing those fingers, get that little shoulder stretch. And releasing those hands, taking those palms right down to the mat, tucking those toes. Find your downward dog. Couple breaths here. And then shifting forward, finding that plank, and this time come on down onto those knees again. You're gonna stack those shoulders on top of those wrists, hips on top of the knees, and take some deep breaths here. So you're gonna take a deep inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin. Exhale, round up through that spine. Deep inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin. Deep exhale, really pulling that belly button up. Again, keep breathing. Just a nice, gentle breath. We're just gonna move through a really gentle mat workout today. And then go ahead and come to a neutral spine. So come into your neutral spine. Core is still engaged, so you're still pulling that belly button up, but you've got a flat tabletop. Okay, we're gonna start moving the left arm, right leg. So you're gonna reach that left arm forward, right leg back, and we're gonna find a lift, and then lower down tap. So you're gonna squeeze those muscles in the glutes and the arms to lift, tap back down. And you're just coming up as high as the spine. Okay, being careful we're not dropping the belly, arching the back, but you're staying nice and lifted up through the shoulders, or up in between the shoulders. And just moving slow with a lot of focus. A lot of intention, squeezing to lift. Tap back down. Good, use that breath. Exhaling up. Inhaling back down, just give me 3 more. Last one, you're gonna hold it up right here. Hold it up right here, kind of a little pulse in the arm and leg. Little pulse up. For 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it right here. You're gonna pull that elbow to the knee, rounding your spine. Big reach. Pull that elbow to the knee. Big reach. Good. Ooh, that's good. Oh, good, sir. Keep reaching. You're gonna give me 3 more. Finish off that last one. You're gonna hold it right here. Hold right here. You're gonna externally rotate this outside leg. So open up from the hip. Hips are still gonna point down to the floor. You're just gonna rotate out because the knee is gonna pull to the side. You're gonna pull that knee to the side. Reach it back behind you. Pull it to the side. Reach it long. Good. Using that core, pull that knee forward. Give me 4 more. Give me 3. Give me 2. Last one. Squeeze and hold right here. Squaring everything off. Taking some deep breaths. Hold for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. And go ahead and walk those knees out. Send those hips back. Find a child's pose. Arms nice and long down the mat. Taking some deep breaths. I want you guys to be really aware of your breathing throughout this time. Deep inhales in through the nose. Long exhales out through your mouth. Go ahead and take 1 more breath. And then you're gonna roll back up. Coming back up onto all fours. Get ready for that second side. The second side, right arm, left leg. Starting off with those lifts. Tap down. Remember, still pulling that belly button in. Lifting up in between those shoulders. Really squeezing, staying focused. Neck in line with the rest of your spine. So take those eyes a couple inches in front of your fingertips. Give me 4. Last 2. Gonna squeeze and lift, hold it right here. Give me a pulse, little pulse. Good, keeping everything nice and controlled. Just 6, 4, 2, 1. You're gonna pull elbow to knee. You can get a deep rounding in that spine. Big reach. Pull elbow to knee. Big reach. Give me 4 more. Give me 2. Last one. Hold right here. Externally rotate, so open up from the hip on that outside leg. You're gonna pull that knee, reach it long. So knee pulls to the side. I'm gonna turn. Knee pulls. Reach it long. Knee pulls. Give me 4 more. Last 2. Last one. Hold right here. Hold for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Find your child's pose. Deep breath. Go ahead and take 1 last deep inhale. And on your next exhale, you're gonna roll up. You're gonna turn to the side. So we're gonna turn to the side, stacking the shoulder on top of the hand, stacking hip on top of hip, and then getting that top leg nice and long. So once you get there, you're gonna take that top arm, starting off at your hip. We're just gonna find a straight leg lift. So you're squeezing that glute, pointing those toes, reaching that leg nice and long. Good, give me 4 more. 3, 2. Squeeze and lift, hold right here. Take that top arm up above your head. You're gonna find a little pulse just in the leg. Pulse that leg. For 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna pull knee to elbow. So you're gonna pull, find a big reach. Big pull, big reach. Good, using those obliques. Find that little crunch. Big reach. 4 more. Last 2. Last one. Go ahead and reach everything nice and long. We're gonna take that hand back to the hip. We're gonna pull the heel toward your bottom, and then with the knee right in line with the hip, that's your starting place. But then we're gonna find a little back attitude. So you're bringing that knee from about 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Bring it back to 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock. So you're pushing back through that heel, squeezing that glute, pull that knee back behind, wrap that thigh. Good. Keep pushing, keep wrapping all those thigh muscles, wrap back. Last 4. 3, 2, you're gonna hold it back. Squeeze and hold back here, find a little pulse. Pulse it back. Pressing back through the heel. Pulse it back for 8, 7, 6, 5, just 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend that leg long, bring it back down to the floor. Reach that top arm up overhead. And we're gonna find one last little set of lifts. Lift that leg, reach that arm. Lower down. Up for 2, down for 2. Good. 4 more. Reaching long down that leg. Last 2. The last one. Go ahead and lower down. Turn facing your mat. Second shoulders on top of wrists. Hips on top of knees. We're gonna still work that same leg. So that right leg, you're gonna lift that leg up, drawing your heel in towards your bottom, and find a donkey kick. Press up, nice and slow down. Press up. Being aware of that core, we don't want to drop that belly, arch that spine to get that leg up, but keep that flat tabletop spine. It's all in the leg muscle. Core works for stability to hold you up, but then it's all in the leg. Good. 2 more slow. We're gonna take it a little faster. It's gonna look like down, up, down, up. Still pulling that heel towards your booty. Still pressing up in between those shoulder blades. Keep your neck nice and long. Just 4, 3. Last one, hold it up, find a pulse. Up, up. For 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend that leg. Extend it nice and long. Hold it here. Get everything nice and long. Hold for 8. Pointing that toe. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax that knee back down. Second knee. Stack those shoulders on top of those wrists. Reset. Left leg. Find that slow donkey kick. Pulling that heel towards your bottom. Decreasing that space in between the heel and your booty. Okay, if we've got the leg kind of hanging out like that, not doing much for the hamstring. You want to pull that heel in. Push straight up. Strong flex foot. Looking good, girls. Give me 4. And we'll pick up the pace a little bit. Last 2. Double time. Take it down. Up, down, up. Good. Last one, hold it here, find a pulse. Up. So pulling that belly button in. Pushing up in between shoulder blades. Up. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend that leg and hold. Pulling your toe. Leg reaching long. Hold for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Walk those knees apart, send those hips back. Find your child's pose. Taking some deep breaths. And then we're gonna come to the side again and work that left leg. The left leg will be the top leg that reaches long down the mat. So take one more inhale here. Exhale, come up. Turn so that you've got left leg long down the mat. Stacking shoulder on top of that wrist. Top hand to the hip. Open up through that chest. Start off with a straight leg lift. So still pulling that belly button in. So think about wrapping, closing that rib cage in the front. Good. Give me 4. Last 2. Squeeze and hold. Hold right here. Take the top arm up. Find a pulse in just the leg. Pulse that leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull elbow to knee. Big reach. Pull. Big reach. Good. Last 4. Just 3. Big reach. Last 2. Last 1. Big reach and hold. Hold right here. Top arm comes to the hip. Pull that heel towards your booty. Knee is in line with the hip. And then go from 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Actually, it's backwards. 10 o'clock. Good. So wrapping that leg. Knee pushes back. Bringing knee back in line with the hip. Give me 4. Give me 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it back. Little presses back, little pulse back. Trying to keep hips stable. Just wrapping that knee back. For 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Oh, no, no, no. Don't lower down. Don't lower down. I forgot. Leg nice and long. Arm long. One last set. Straight leg lifts. Arm reaches. Just 8. Just 6. Last 4. Just 3. Last 2. Last 1. Now lower down turn. Find that child's pose. Sending hips long, arms long. Taking some deep breaths. Taking a couple more deep breaths here, and then we're gonna be coming down all the way onto the mat, onto our backs. Again, one last deep breath. Roll up, nice and slow. Enjoying how tall that spine feels, and then we're gonna take it down to the floor. So bring it on down to the floor. Rolling all the way down. We're gonna start off with the arms pressed down at our sides, and we're gonna take the legs up nice and long. We're gonna point those toes to really stretch through the top of your feet, reaching out those toes. And we're gonna find some external rotation. So open up a little bit from the hips, because that leg is gonna slide down, reach back up. So knees pulling to the side because hips are rotated outward. Slide that Foot down the leg, reach up. Good, then with that little slide, we're gonna add a leg lower. Lift back up. Slide and lower. Lift back up. Arms anchoring you into the floor. Low back, press down to the floor. When you lower that leg, if you feel that rib cage kind of pop open, that's your clue. You need to press down deep into the floor. Maybe don't take the leg quite as low. Find that deep core connection to where you're paying attention to your core, not the legs. Don't worry about how low those legs go. That's not the point. It's not the goal. Goal is deeper core connection. Give me just two more. More control, more power being built up in that core. Last one. Good. Come back up to the top. Second leg. Start with just a slide. Two more, then we'll add that leg. Good. With that slide, add that leg lower. Slide back up. Looking good, y'all. Slide, lower control, bring it back up. Last two. Last one. Come all the way up to the top. We're gonna start scissoring those legs. They're kind of taking some little beats at the top. So you're crossing just the feet. Crossing up here at the top. And then nice and slow for 4 counts, we're gonna take it down. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, back up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're up at the top. We're gonna take 2 beats again. Cross, cross. You're gonna open up. When you bring those feet back in, flex foot. Come in, pointed feet. Beat, beat. Open to the side. Flex foot, use those inner thighs. Pull back up. Beat, beat. Open side. Flex feet. Pull back in. Cross, cross. Good. Continue with that pattern. Focusing on those inner thighs to pull back up. Good. Give me 2 more. Last one. Pull back up. Cross, cross. Pull those knees into your chest. Good. So that you kind of relax those hip flexors. Pull those knees to the shoulders. You're kind of opening up from the hips a little bit. Maybe even gently rocking side to side. Good, and bring those knees back in, and then extend those legs nice and long down your mat. Reaching arms long. We're gonna start stretching and cooling down. We're just taking some deep breaths. Letting your body get nice and heavy down into the floor. Good, we're gonna take one leg up to the sky. You're gonna wrap those palms either at the calf or at the back of the thigh, not behind the knee. And then nice and slow, nice and gentle using your breath, we're gonna pull that foot towards the outside shoulder. So gently pull that leg towards the outside shoulder. If you need to bend the knee, that's okay. We're just trying to feel a good stretch down the back of the leg. Pulling that knee to the left shoulder. It's the same shoulder as leg. Take one last gentle inhale. Exhale, pull it in a little deeper. And then bring that leg back up. This time we're gonna pull that knee to the opposite shoulder. So you're gonna get a little bit of a cross, a little bit of internal rotation in your stretch. So you're pulling that leg to the opposite shoulder. Take one last deep inhale. Exhale, pull it in a little closer, then release. You're gonna take same hand as leg, bring that palm to the inside of the leg, and we're gonna open up from that hip, let that leg float out to the side. So getting a little stretch in the inner thigh, you can use that opposite arm to brace you on the floor. Good, then release that leg, let it float down to the floor. We're gonna bring it up one last time, bring it up. Get a little bit of like a stretch. You can use the hands, one last stretch. Load it back down. Second leg up. Take those palms at the calf or behind the thigh. And then gently bringing that leg, same shoulder. So same leg to same shoulder. Using that breath, nice and gentle, not forcing anything, just a gentle stretch. Take a deep inhale, exhale, pull it a little deeper, and relax. So now taking that leg across, so bringing that leg across to the opposite shoulder. You've got a little bit of internal rotation at that hip. Bring that leg across. Use that breath. Deep inhale, exhale, pull it a little closer, and then release it back up to the sky. Take that right palm, the same hand as leg, opening up from the hip, letting that leg come out to the side. Holding here, and then release, float that leg down to the floor. We're gonna bring it back up one last time. Bring it up, gentle pull, bring it all the way back down. And then bringing those knees into the chest, taking those arms out to the side, gently letting those knees fall to one side. Final twist, maybe even taking that head the opposite direction from your knees. And then coming back center, letting those legs fall to the second side. Turning the head away from the knees for a deeper twist. And bring those knees back center. And you're gonna roll to one side, bringing yourself all the way up. Go ahead and come to the center of your mat. Seated in a comfortable position, whatever that looks like for you. Sit up nice and tall. Maybe enjoying how tall your spine feels. Hopefully it feels a little longer or feels stronger. We'll take a couple deep breaths. Deep inhale up. Exhale. Deep inhale. Big exhale. Couple more breaths. One last deep inhale, the biggest one you've taken all morning. And then exhale those hands down to your heart. And we are done. Thanks, girls.